Okay, a Goldtop Les Paul. But not just any Goldtop Les Paul. This is Henry. Henry is an all-original 1953 Les Paul. What does that mean? That means, all things considered, it's one of the first Les Pauls ever made, really. I mean, it's in the first couple batches for sure. Les Paul guitars came out in 1952 from Gibson. And then, in several variants through 53. I mean, this predates the Tune-o-matic bridge. This predates humbuckers in general. So, I mean, this is truly a one-of-a-kind. This is a Goldtop. It's a case queen in just great shape. Check out the back. I mean, just the smallest amount of buckle rash you're ever going to imagine. It's a 53, so it's got the quirky stop tail piece. It's a wrap under bridge. So it feels interesting to play it and play, to get out of the way of the wrap under tailpiece. But I think you actually end up with some pretty unique tones out of it, because I think you end up playing this and really strumming this in a different spot than you maybe would normally, or, what you're typically used to. But make no mistake, this guitar is pristine. Fret life is great. It's all original, so it hasn't been touched. It is 8.4 pounds, so it's a great weight for a Les Paul. It's hard to explain, and it's not lost on me how lucky I am to be able to play some of these really old guitars. But it's hard to explain how perfect the neck profiles are on these older Les Pauls, at least in my mind. I mean, it really is. It's like they nailed it right out the gate, because this neck is just so comfortable. It's got the smallest vintage taper. It's a little tiny bit thicker here than it is here, but it feels absolutely incredible. It's not a super, super chunky baseball bat neck, but it is not a slim neck either. It's just that middle ground that feels and plays great. All original vintage tuners. Let's see if I can get the headstock up there, zoom in on that, maybe show you some pictures. All things considered, I mean, it must have lived in a case. It's well taken care of. This thing plays outstanding, and it sounds great. I hope the sounds came through on the recordings. Quick note on the sound setup, just in case you're wondering. It's a 2-Rock Classic Reverb Signature and a Dr. Z Antidote. They're mixed 50-50 down the center, and then I have 2 room mics, panned hard left and hard right. And then I would have put it on the screen, but generally speaking, clean was no pedals, and then I'm playing through a TS808 sometimes, and a King of Tone sometimes.